All right, welcome back to Blackacre Ranch, everybody. It's time for an update on this house. You've been seeing it in some of the videos. It's kind of been stagnant recently. What's going on with it? What are we doing? Where are we at? All that kind of stuff. So today, we're gonna kind of cover that, get some work going on this a little bit more, let you know what the status is on trusses, why we've been where we are, and why it's been so long. All that kind of stuff we're gonna try and answer in this video. So hang around, and we'll try and get those questions answered. And as always, if you had other questions that we don't cover, just leave them in the comments. I try and respond to those as well. So anyway, stick around. Okay guys, got back from the store. We had to get some extra lumber, specifically just 2x4 by 12 or 10 for base plates. So the building itself, we just didn't have enough of those left over as we've used some stuff around, so we got some more of that. This is some of the older stuff we've got. These are 92 and 5/8 for studs. We did buy some newer stuff. Some of these things are kind of crappy, so we're gonna have to kind of sort through some of these, but we've got some 10 footers, 12 footers, 8 footers, 10 footers, 12 footers. So where we're at with the house is exactly where we were with the house. Everything's there. Some things that we did actually do that maybe I didn't put in the last one, we went up and got all the other double top plates all the way around the entire building. So all of those things are done, and it has straightened things up a lot. Now it's not perfect yet, but it is straightened up a lot. We're gonna have to go around with some stuff and kind of just plumb it all up. So let me give you kind of a synopsis of where we're at and what we've been doing. We have gone back and forth between steel siding and metal siding, and I think we're currently on steel siding again. I don't know. Anyway, and one of the kicks that we're gonna do with like wood siding was a T111. We put all those all those blocks in between down at the bottom. That's because we can only get the 8 footers, right? And so since these are gonna be 9 foot, we're gonna drop down and have that skirt down there, because the skirt is where you rot a lot. So instead of replacing a whole 8 footer, we can just replace that bottom skirt, right? In theory, that's all that we'd be doing. Put down in the comments, would you guys recommend the wood, or would you guys recommend the steel siding? Steel is a pain in the butt to deal with. Wood, you can always just put like a trim piece on, bam, caulk it and done, move on. But it's always that prep work, painting and so forth. All right, so you notice we have our garage entrances here. These are 10 footer, we got 3 bays. It's gonna be 10 foot garage openings. It's 24 feet deep garage. So this is gonna be nice. We do have the trusses ordered. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. All right, update on the main house. So you'll see out there we have some of the garage stuff, or not the garage, the layout a little bit put down. This is going to be my office over here. We've got to get this framed all the way up. We have the garage access door and then the back lower section here. While I'm here, we did take some of your advice. We started doing some grading work. My wife did it, and she got the tractor and was just coming over. She removed this whole pile and she started laying everything out a little bit smoother. Now, because of Moby Dick sitting over here, she couldn't come along the side, and we have all the fencing behind us, so it was a little bit more difficult. She had to kind of come at an angle, but she did start getting some of this scraped away. Still yet to do some more on this, but we found a cable. So I think this was underground to go towards the house originally, which is right over there to start. So this was asphalt before, and then a grass. I will say though, that when it rained like 7 inches in 3 days, all that other stuff, there was never any flooding problems at all. The ground just absorbed it, went away. That's part of our problem. The ground just drains so fast. So there's still some more over here to do. We'll get that in future spots. We also did some of the stuff up front. We're gonna get this a little bit better down, and things will be good. I want to get down to the concrete level, so we have a little bit to go. Main house, suck. Okay, this is kind of laid out where I think we're gonna be going with this. Front door, walk-in family room. We're gonna have a 12-foot wall right here. That will define the dining room with double windows, and then that goes out to the mud room right there, my office over there. So that'll be how that works. On the upstairs of the patio cover, we have another door, and then we have about 18 feet down for cabinets, fridge, sink, and stove will be over here with an island here. This is going to be a hallway with an opening here to go into another sitting area right there. This will be a master bath. Actually, excuse me, that was the old master bath. This is actually going to be a guest bath. We'll have a door, guest bath, master bath. We got to get the fittings over for the plumbing. So you're going to come through, laundry room over here. The door will be right over here. Probably put a water heater over there. That'll be a bedroom with closets right there. That'll be a bedroom with a closet right here. And then that will be the old Jack and Jill bath like it was before. Doorway, master bedroom, and then back to the master bath with a closet along the back wall. All right, so that's the general layout, right? I'm trying to give you some visual to it, but everything's been going good. Now, story of the trusses. The trusses are their kind of own little thing, and been a little bit of a delay with that. So some of it's been communication. We have them ordered. They are being delivered next week. Well, supposedly, right? So next week they're all coming. We have 60, almost 70 trusses. Anyway, somewhere around there. We're gonna have the ones over the garage. Those will be 412 pitch. They'll have a 1.5 foot overhang for eaves either side. Main roof trusses are gonna be 0 eave. It's gonna have a heel of 6 inches up and then a 412 pitch going. So there's not gonna be any overhang at all because we're gonna be putting in patio covers, 10-foot patio cover front and back of the house. So we didn't need all that overhang. With that, and this is partly why the schedule's been as long as it has. One, getting everything dialed in for measurements. I think we're really set with that. Two, was how we're gonna lift these things, right? So you can lift this and just man it up. These things at most are gonna be, I think, 170 pounds. So 2 guys could do it. It's awkward, it sucks. But we left it off. We don't have any of the sheathing up on the sides. So that way, you know, you could technically walk in with a truss, get on ladders on either side and put them up. That's easier said on the garage. I just think that kind of sucks. And with 70 trusses, like how long is that going to take you to do? Like if you did one every 10 minutes, that's 700 minutes, right? 70? Yeah. Call it 700 minutes. You do the math. How many hours? I think without a break or anything, we could do 12 hours straight and barely get it done. You know, I'm 40, man. I don't really care to do that crap. So I was going to hoist something up and just lift them up and over. So with that being the case, if I'm going to hoist these things up with like a telehandler, a forklift with a boom on it, it's all framed in, guys. We can't use the tractor. Then why not build some of the interior walls before having to fight standing them up with everything else? So, and that'll help us square up and plumb all the walls. So instead of having these things delivered the beginning of February, I told them, why don't you hold off, deliver them the end of February, and let me get these things going. Well, great plan until you come into 7 inches of rain, and we've had rainstorms like every stinking Saturday in February. Perfect weather the rest of the week, but Saturday has just been nightmare. Tons of rain for that. And then last Saturday was like 20 degrees with the wind chills and super windy up here. It always gets windy up here. And we just didn't do it. So now we're going to be doing the framing. So we're going to see what we can get done here, lay things out, get it all going. But that's why there's been a delay on the trusses. We're trying to get everything framed out here while we were waiting, and because we're going to just try and lay things on the top anyway. So today we're going to start getting on some of these walls and get everything going on that one. So let's get to it. Look at our little, I wouldn't call it PPE, but maybe PPE. Personal protective equipment, right? It's probably the only stuff I'll actually wear, this personal protective equipment. We got to clean off some of the debris from everything. And so we're just going to get cracking on this. Enjoy the show. Okay guys, we've been pretty busy. We've been marking up walls and doors and all sorts of stuff. This has actually been the killer spot. I'll try and get out of here for you. There's a limited spot along this wall where we're supposed to have a door, a closet, a door, and a closet. And it all depends kind of where the bathroom is and how much space we have from that back wall of the bathroom. And we had to calculate down for a 24 closet, 24 inch, the wall, sheetrock, 32-inch door opening, enough then for a door 32, and then this one will have a door as well. But anyway, it took a while. We've got all the layout done for a majority of the walls. We're focusing just on this back one, the east-west walls. This one down here, and the one that I was just showing you right there. Once those are set, they're the main ones going east-west, we can then get all of these others in between. We have laid out that wall. I can't even see my finger, guys. I'm in the shadows. Wall, wall, and wall. This is for closet. This is for the bathroom. I'm not exactly 100% sure the exact distance, so I want to set that one and this one, and then we'll trim this to fit. We've probably spent 4 or 5 hours laying out, trying to get things done, and there's still other walls to still do. But while we still have some time and things are going pretty well, we're going to see if we can get things going, get some stuff framed, things up, measure them, and kind of get things going on that front. Next one. Lift. Dog, can you kick your bottom in? Hard. Keep going. Okay, right there. We did measure off that other wall behind me. It's what we got. And so this isn't going to connect all the way down to the other one. So we're at 268 3/4, 7/8, something like that. And now we're just ram setting these things in. Oh, yes. Give me another charge.
Just the charge part?
Yes.
Thank you. There you go.
So we're going to do this all the way down.
Go deaf.
Well, it's a little louder than you'd like, but it's not that bad.
Our PPE is lacking.
Hey, I got knee pads. That's all I care about.
I know. You're okay going deaf, right?
Yeah.
Now it did. It just doesn't go this way. That was good though.
Oh, I meant you felt that one.
So this concrete section here is like 50 years old. So it's going to be really hard. The stuff on this side, starting at the crack down here, this isn't so bad. But this could take a couple of them. So if it doesn't go all the way in, just do another one and you're good to go. So first section up, next wall.
Yep.
Are you guys set where you're at?
Yeah.
Suck on that one. That's real nice, actually.
Good job, honey.
Close enough for government work.
Our first wall. Our first interior wall. So exciting. I love seeing walls. here. Good lighting. You can't walk through walls. Stop that. I saw you.
I don't know, Matt. Like, that's we're good.
Is that flush?
Grant, you're at my door. Dude, get out my door.
Pick it up. There. Duds. There. All that 142 sexy right there.
That is what I was just gonna say.
Now let's nail them in.
This board looks pretty.
Last time was like a nightmare. Scoop bug. Thank you.
More.
Can you hold? Stick your foot in front of that.
All right, guys, we're wrapping it up here. We have run into a little snag. Our ram set here decided to not release the cartridge, and we're stuck. We tried pinning stuff in there and trying to get it out, but it will not come out. So we're gonna have to do some extra finagling. There's a Allen wrench. Since we can't get this in, we can't do the bottom and anchor them down. We've then decided just to get this all set up. And if we can frame these things together, it'll give us that stability back and forth. Anyway, while they're doing that, this thing is shot. We're gonna have to fix that some more time else. And try and get some needle nose pliers and everything. But with the sun going down,
Where are we going?
our goal is just stability right here. So we're gonna get this thing all done, nail them, nail, and kind of make ourselves a nice trapezoid, not trapezoid, rectangle. Once we get this done, we're out of here. So I'm gonna leave this video here. We're just gonna finish this little bit here. We've only got so many walls done, but we've got a lot of layout done over there. We have the next wall there ready to go. And then the 2 interior walls and the far set. So we're actually cranking away at this pretty good. Anyway, we'll leave you here. House is going. Next week, trusses arrive supposedly, and we'll keep you posted. Have fun. Bye.